All right, all right. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kwitash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that's scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you. You Negroes, Latinos, you Native Americans, you Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. Okay? So now I want to get into the Maccabees, the first chapter, man. First Maccabees chapter 1, man. All right, which is in the Apocrypha. All right, the word apocrypha means sent away hidden. All right, it's a Greek word. All right, that means sent away hidden because that's exactly what they did to it, man. Was sent it away to hide it, man. All right, because the Apocrypha are 14 books that were taken out of the Old Testament, that were taken out of the scriptures, man. All right, and there was a reason, man, because it has true history in it, man. It reveals too much, man. All right, because the whole point was to delete history, all right, because Esau, Edom, all right, Esau, Edom, which is the so-called white race, right, the so-called Caucasian race, starting with the elite banking families, all right, being the devil that the Bible speaks of. The word devil means deceiver, man. All right, being the devil that the Bible speaks of, all right, his job was to destroy the scriptures, all right, to deceive the whole earth, all right, first and foremost, the nation of Israel, man. All right, by taking these books out of the scriptures, all right, and rewriting by taking these books out of the scriptures, he was trying to delete history, man. All right, and then rewrite history, man. All right, that's why these books, all right, these books are crucial, man. All right, because there was something known as the Bible Destruction Group, all right, which started in the 1700s, all right, and it ended in the 1800s. The whole point was to destroy the Bible, man, by taking the Apocrypha out, man. Right? That's why the Apocrypha is known as the Apocrypha. It means sent away hidden. The whole point was to hide these scriptures, man, because it reveals too much. It has too much history in there, man. All right, and we're gonna get into that in a second, because I want to try to get through the whole first chapter in this lesson, man. All right, you understand? Because what does it say in the book of Amos? The book of Amos, the first chapter, is talking about the judgment that all the nations are going to receive, man. Right? That the judgment that the Most High is going to pour on all the nations, man. All right, and one of those nations is Esau, Edom. He's going to get the craziest judgment, man. Out of all the nations are going to be judged, but Esau, Edom, he's going to be judged the most. He's going to be judged the worst, man. You understand? All right, because Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, all right, he has a lot to pay for, man. A lot to pay for, man. All right, starting with you got the Greeks, all right, the Romans, and then and then the rulership of Esau, Edom, starting with the time of the Renaissance era all the way up until now, man. You understand? All right. So, and we're going to get into that, man, because during the time of the Greeks, man, they were real wicked, all right, especially towards Israel, man. All right, everything that they have done to us was on a crazy wicked level, man. All right, and they're gonna have to pay for that, man. All right, so let's just get into it, man. Enough talking, man. We gonna get into the scriptures, man. Matter of fact, let me start with Amos first, all right, because I had mentioned it. All right, so let's get the book of Amos. The first chapter, all right, which is talking about the judgment of the nations. You see, judgment on neighbor nations, man. All right, now when you go to the 11th verse, this is what the Lord said, all right, to the nation of Edom, all right. Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, meaning transgression after transgression, all right. They did 3 transgressions. They did 4 transgressions. 5, you know what I'm saying? All right, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Yeah, so the nation of Edom, they have to get punished. All right, the Lord is going to punish, all right, judge the nation of Edom. All right, Esau, Edom being the so-called white race, the so-called Caucasian race. All right, that's who Edom is. You so-called white people, you are the nation of Edom. All right. y'all have to get punished for everything that you have done, all right? Because you were given this world, all right? You were given the rulership of this world, all right? And you ruled it in wickedness, all right? Starting with the elite banking families, you know, the Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, and all them, all right? The elite banking families, the wicked elite banking families, all right? It says, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword." All right, and who's Esau, Edom's brother? All right, Jacob. Jacob is you Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, so everything the so-called white race has done to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right, who are the true Israelites that the Bible speaks of, all right, because Esau, Edom, all right, is the wicked, is the evil twin brother of you Israelites, man. All right, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is our evil twin brother, man. All right, he's our enemy. He's our number one enemy. You understand? The so-called white race, all right, to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because you are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You understand? All right. It says, let me read that again. "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword." All right, you pursued us with the sword, because that was Esau, Edom's blessing, was the sword. All right, to destroy, to bring, to wreak hell and havoc on this earth. All right, that's why this whole earth is dying, it's mourning, right? Because the wicked is ruling, Esau, Edom. All right, the scriptures say that when the righteous rejoice, that the people, the scriptures say that when the righteous rule, the people rejoice. Who are the righteous? All right, the Israelites, man. All right, when the Israelites come back into power, all right, when Yahushua comes back, this whole earth is going to be at peace, man. All right, it's going to be ruled in righteousness. It's going to be ruled and governed by the laws of the Lord, man. You understand? All right, so it's because it says, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. All right, that was his blessing. All right, in Genesis the 27th chapter, when he begged Isaac, he says, but does not have one blessing for me, O father. All right, he begged Isaac, man, to bless him, man. All right, and Isaac blessed him with the sword, man. All right, and the fatness of the earth. That's why he rules his earth right now. All right, the scriptures say the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, which means the wicked is ruling the earth right now. All right, and then when you go to the Malachi, the 1st chapter, it tells us who that wicked race is, man, which is Esau, Edom, the so-called white race, man. All right, they are the devil, the devil and the wicked race that the Bible speaks of, the son of perdition, the man of sin. All right, as you know, as the book of Thessalonians calls him, man, the man of sin, the son of perdition. Perdition means destruction, man. That's all Esau, Edom knows is destruction. All right, how to destroy. All right, the so-called white man. All right, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever." Yeah, all right, perpetually. All right, he has kept his anger, man. All right, against us, man. All right, matter of fact, let's go to Ezekiel before I go in, because the true lesson is in the Maccabees. All right, but this is part of the lesson. All right, because that's what I had wanted to get into, the book of Maccabees, man. All right, so it says, so this is talking about, all right, Esau, Edom. All right, Mount Seir, because that's where Esau, Edom dwelt, is in Mount Seir. That was his habitation. All right, this is talking about Esau, Edom, man. All right, the so-called white race. All right, it says, verse 5, Ezekiel 35:5, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel. Who are the children of Israel? All right, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. All right, because the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, all right, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, all right, and has shed the blood of the children of Israel, all right, by force of the sword, all right, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end, all right. So because you so-called white people, you have had nothing but a perpetual hatred against the true chosen people of the Most High. See, That's where y'all messed up, all right? You touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. All right, now you have to be destroyed and you have to be judged for that, man. All right? Just like we just read in Amos 1 and 11, man. All right, Amos 1 and 11. I'm going to read it right now. I got it off screen. It says, "Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4 I will not turn away the punishment thereof." All right, yeah, so the Lord is not going to let you escape, man. All right, you're going to be punished. All right, why? It says right here, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. All right, and did cast off all pity. Yeah, you had no pity with us, man. All right, you had no pity, all right, for the children of Israel, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. All right, you enslaved us, all right. So you got the Greeks who destroyed us like crazy, all right. The Romans, all right, and even in this time today, man. All right, when you came back into power, all right, starting with during the time of the Renaissance era, man. All right, you slaughtered over 100 million Native Americans. You understand? All right, you enslaved the kingdom of Judah, which is the southern kingdom of Israel, Negroes, Latinos. All right, Native Americans. All right, the tribe of Benjamin, the tribe of Levi, and the tribe of Judah. All right, which is you Negroes, man. All right, so it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end. Therefore, as I live, save the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. That's right, man. The Lord has blood waiting for you, man. The Lord is coming back to destroy you, you Edomites, man, you so-called white people. Right, because you have not hated blood, all right, all throughout the course of history, everywhere you so-called white people went, all right, all you have ever done was commit genocide. You raped, robbed, murdered, and slaughtered, all right, committed genocide, man, all right, you deleted history, you whitewashed everything, all right, saying that history began with y'all. All right. Therefore, as I live, save the Lord, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. All right. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Yeah, you haven't hated blood, man. You slaughtered the hell out of the Israelites, man. All right. The way you handled us in slavery, all right, during the times of the transatlantic slave trade, and even before that, during the time of the Romans, during the time of the Greeks, man. All right, and that's what we're about to get into in the book of Maccabees, man. All right. So let's just get into it. Let's just get into the book of Maccabees, man. Let's not wait anymore. All right. So what I'm trying to show you is the wickedness of Esau, Edom during the time of the Greeks. All right, because the Greeks were Edomites, man. All right. So. All right, and we also going to prove to you why they took the scriptures out, man. Because the reason why we know the scriptures are real, all right, because biblical history lines up with secular history perfectly, man. This is how we know the scriptures are real, man. All right, the scriptures talk about actual people in history, man. Like Alexander the Great, Philip the Macedonian, man. All right, Antiochus Epiphanes, man. All right, Caesar Augustus, you know. All these people that lived in actual history are mentioned in the scriptures, man. All right, all these people actually lived. All right, but when it comes to other people in the Bible, like King David and King Solomon and Yahushua, the Messiah, and the apostles and all them, but now all of a sudden they didn't exist, man, huh? All right, but let's get right into it. All right, first Maccabees chapter 1. All right, it says, and it happened, all right, after that, Alexander, son of Philip, all right, who's this Alexander? This Alexander is talking about Alexander the Great, man. All right, see, the scriptures there's nothing but history in the scriptures, man. All right, the scriptures is true history, man. The Bible is one giant history book, man. All right, literally. All right, it says, and it happened after Alexander, all right, which is Alexander the Great, son of Philip the Macedonian. That's right, man. All right, because when you look it up, who Alexander the Great, his father was, it's Philip the Macedonian, man. All right, we got it right here. All right, it says, who was Alexander the Great's father? All right, Philip II of Macedon, man. All right, it says before the reign of Alexander the Great, his father Philip. All right, and that's what we're reading out of the Bible, man. And it happened after that Alexander, which is Alexander the Great, the son of Philip the Macedonian. All right. You understand? All right. And then we look up Alexander the Great's father. It's Philip the Macedon, man. He's known as the Macedonian in the Bible, right? And it happened after that Alexander, the son of Philip the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Kittim, had smitten Darius, king of Persians and Medes. All right. That he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. Yeah, because Alexander the Great was the first king over the Greek Empire, man. You understand? It says he had smitten Darius, king of Persians and the Medes. Yeah, because before the Greek Empire ruled was the Medo-Persian Empire. All right, because the Medo-Persian Empire was ruling the earth at that time. All right, and then came Alexander the Great. All right, the Greeks. All right, that took down the Medo-Persian Empire, and then it was the Greeks that ruled, man. You understand? All right. And it happened that after Alexander, all right, which is Alexander the Great, son of Philip, all right, in true history, Alexander, all right, was the son of Philip the Macedonian, man, all right, who came out of the land of Kittim, had smitten Darius, king over the Persians and Medes, yeah, because Darius was the king over the Mede-Persian Empire, all right, before the Greeks ruled, it was the Mede-Persian Empire that ruled. All right, this is how he got taken down by the Greeks, man. All right, had smitten Darius, king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead the first over Greece. Yeah, Alexander was the first king in the Greek Empire, man. You understand? All right, and many wars, it says, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth. All right. And went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, all right, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up. Yeah, and this is the goat, the he-goat that Daniel the 8th chapter is talking about, all right, which is the Greek Empire and Alexander the Great, man. All right, and he went through the ends of the earth and took spoils of many nations, insomuch that the earth was quiet before him, whereupon he was exalted and his heart was lifted up. All right, and he gathered a mighty strong host and ruled over countries and nations and kings who became tributary unto him. All right, now let me get hold on a sec. Let me keep reading. All right. It says, and after these things, he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Yeah, because he fell sick. That's how he died. He became sick, man. Alexander the Great, man. Right. The Bible lets us know how he died, man. He fell sick, man, because when you look it up, all right, it'll tell you that, oh, it's not his death was the cause of his death was not known or something like that, whatever. But the scriptures tell us how he died, man. Right. The scriptures say that he fell sick, man. All right, Alexander the Great, and perceived that he should die. All right, wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. Yeah, because after the death of Alexander the Great, all right, the kingdom, all right, the Greece was parted into 4 kingdoms, man, all right, which was known as the Diadochi. All right, matter of fact, let's get that. All right, Diadochi, I think it's spelled, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Diadochi. All right, it says the Diadochi, all right, singular Diadochos from Greek, all right, successors. All right, were the rival generals, families, and friends of Alexander the Great. All right, so that's what it's talking about here in the scriptures, man. All right, it says, wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. Yeah, his kingdom was parted into 4, man. All right, by his friends. all right, that grew up with him from his youth. It says right here, the Diadochi, all right, were rival generals, families, and friends of Alexander the Great who fought for control over his empire after his death, you see, known as the Diadochi, all right, which is right here, all right. The most notable Diadochi include the Ptolemy Empire, Antigonus, Cassander, Seleucus, all right, and there was also, damn, I'm trying to think of it. You got Ptolemy, Antigonus, Cassander, Seleucus, and Lysimachus. Yep, Lysimachus. All right. It says, as the last remaining at the end of the wars of the successors. All right. So you see, this is talking about the Diadochi right here. All right. Because his kingdom was parted into four. It says right here, all right, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. You see, the scriptures, the scriptures speak true history, man. All of the scriptures from Genesis to Revelations is nothing but true history, man. This is why the Apocrypha was taken out, man, right? Because it speaks true history, man. Because Esau Edom, being the devil that he is, his whole point was to delete history, man, and rewrite it, man. This is why he took these scriptures out the Bible, man. This is how we know the scriptures are real, man, because secular biblical history lines up with secular history perfectly, man. All right. All the history is in the scriptures, man. You understand? All right. So it says, wherefore he called his servants such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then he died. Yeah, all right. So Alexander, the first king of the of Greece, all right, he ruled for 12 years and then he died. All right, because when you look it up, I think it says, let's see it real quick. How long did Alexander the Great rule? All right. It says 13 years. All right. It says during his 13-year reign as the king of Macedonia, Alexander the Great, Alexander created one of the greatest empires of the ancient world, stretching from Greece to the northwestern India. All right. Right here it says 13 years. All right. But the scriptures let us know that it was 12 years, man. All right. It was 12 years. All right. The Bible lets us know that it was 12 years, man. All right. So Alexander reigned 12 years and then died. And his servants bear rule, everyone in his place. Yeah, all the Diadochi, man. All right. After he died, all right, the kingdom, all right, the Greek Empire, all right, was split it into four, man. All right. It was split it into different empires, man. All right. You had the Diadochi. Let's go back. All right. The Diadochi, man. All right. You got the Ptolemy Empire, the Antigonus Empire, Cassander, and the Seleucus Empire, man. All right, that was the the four, man. All right, his kingdom was split into those, man. All right, let me exit out this real quick. All right, so it says after his death they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. Yeah. All right. This is talking about the Greek Empire. So when the Greeks, all right, who were Edomites, all right, the Bible is saying when the Edomites came into power, all right, the Edomites is the so-called white race. All right, because the white race is the most wicked race on this planet Earth, the so-called white race, the Edomites, man. All right, the Bible is saying that when the so-called white man came into power, all right, that evils multiplied in the earth, man. All right, so when the white man started ruling, all right, the earth became wicked as hell. And that's why the earth is wicked now. All right, because look who's ruling, the so-called white man, man. The earth is the most wicked that it has ever seen, man. All right, that it has ever been, man. Why? Because Esau Edom is ruling this planet Earth, the so-called white man. All right. After his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth. So when the white man came into power during the time of the Greeks, all right, the Edomites, because the Greeks were Edomites, man. All right. Evils were multiplied in the earth, man. All right. The scriptures say the earth. Let's get that. It's a basic scripture too. All right. Let's get that. All right. Matter of fact, how I'm gonna do it? I'll do it like this, all right? Job 9 and 24. All right. It says right here, Job 9:24, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. So right now, right, the earth is being ruled by the wicked. All right. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. All right. He covered the faces thereof. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? All right. It says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now, who's that wicked? Who's that wicked race? All right. When you go into the book of Malachi, it tells us who that wicked race is. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. All right. The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. All right, so the wicked is ruling. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man. He's the wicked. That's why this earth is wicked as hell, because he's the wicked. It's under his rulership. All right, that's why you got nothing but faggots and lesbians walking around everywhere, man. All right, and it's okay. But that's contrary to the Most High, man. See, Esau, Edom, the devil, all right, he has a lot to pay for, man. You understand? All right, so let's get into it, all right? Let's keep going, all right? It says, and after this, and after his death, they all put crowns upon themselves. So he did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied on the earth, you see? And hold on a second. All right, because it says right here, let me go back to verse 6, because I want to make a point. All right, it says, and after, I'll start at verse 5. And after these things, he felt sick and perceived that he should die. All right, so after after Alexander the Great died, his kingdom was parted into four, which was known as the Diadochi. All right, you had the Ptolemy Empire, the Antigonus Empire, Cassander Empire, and the Seleucus Empire, man. All right, so when you go back, it says, and after these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die, wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive, you see. And Alexander reigned 12 years and then he died. All right, now let's go into Daniel the 8th chapter. All right, because it talks about this in Daniel the 8th chapter. I think it's the 8th verse. It says, all right, therefore the he-goat waxed very strong, very great, talking about the Greek Empire, Alexander the Great. All right, therefore the he-goat waxed very strong, and when he was strong, the great horn was broken, and for it came up four notable ones toward the four winds of the earth. Yeah, so after Alexander died, all right, it says, came up four notable ones, all right, which is the Diadochi, all right, because after Alexander the Great died, his kingdom was parted into four, right, which was known as the Diadochi, all right, the Ptolemy Empire, the Antigonus Empire, Cassander, and Seleucus, man. All right, you see, this is all true history, man. You understand? You got to know how to be able to break the scriptures down, man. You see? All right, it says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, all right, surname Epiphanes. Yeah, Antiochus Epiphanes, man. All right, which is talking about that Antiochus Epiphanes the fourth. All right, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surname Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king. All right, who had been a hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks. All right, so after the Greek Empire ruled 137 years, he ruled. All right, he became king, Antiochus Epiphanes. All right, Antiochus Epiphanes the fourth. All right, matter of fact, let's get that. All right, you see, the scriptures is nothing but true history, man. It's giving you the history of the kings of the Greeks, all right, and who ruled and what happened after Alexander the Great died. All right, this is the Bible, man. The Bible is true history, man. You understand? All right. So it says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surname Epiphanes. All right, Antiochus Epiphanes. All right, Antiochus the fourth. All right, surname Epiphanes. All right, the Greek Empire, man. All right, the Hellenistic age. That's right, man, because he forced the Jews to speak Greek, man. All right, that's what it means to be Hellenized. All right, to take on Greek customs. All right, he ruled during the time what's known as the Hellenistic age or the Hellenistic period. You understand? All right. It says the Hellenistic age. All right. So let's go back. All right. It says, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surnamed Epiphanes, son of Antiochus the king, who had been an hostage at Rome, and he reigned in the 137th year of the kingdom of the Greeks, man. So the scriptures, it gives us true history, man. All right. In those days went there out Israel wicked men. All right. So there was wicked Israelites, man. All right. Who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are around about us. For since we departed from them, we had much sorrow. All right. Yeah. So they made covenants. They had made pacts with the Greeks, man, with their enemies, man. All right. That's why they were labeled as wicked, man. All right. See, we got nothing to do with these other nations, man. All right. These other nations have nothing to do with us. They have nothing to do with our culture, nothing to do with our service and our worship to the Most High, man. These other nations have nothing to do with us. We're holy. We're separate from all these other people, man. You understand? All right. So let's get that real quick. All right. Let's get that in the book of Daniel. All right. Daniel, I think it's 7 and 6, if I'm not mistaken. Is it Daniel? No, Deuteronomy 7 and 6. My bad. All right, Deuteronomy 7. All right, so it says right here, this is the Lord talking to the Israelites, man. All right, through Moses, man. It says, for thou art an holy people. All right. This is what the Lord is telling us. All right. It says, for thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. Yeah, the word holy means separate, a peculiar people. A special people. All right. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. How we were made holy? Because we were given the laws and the word of the Lord, man. These other nations didn't receive the laws and the word of the Lord. All right. Because the Lord don't love them. He only loved the nation of Israel. All right. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth. So the Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we are a special people, man, that are above all people upon the face of this earth, man. We're above all people, man. That's why we are such a great people, man. Because we're God's chosen people, man. Even at the low state that our people in today, man. All right, because we're at the bottom of society everywhere we go on this planet Earth, man. But we're so great as a people, right? Because we're God's chosen people. That we're, because who are the best basketball players? Who are the best football players? The best soccer players? The best dancers? All right, who are the best athletes, man? All right, who are who have the best looking men and women on earth? Who create the best looking babies, man? You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because we're God's chosen people, man. There's no other nation greater than us, man. All right. For thou art an holy people, man. All right. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people. We're a special people. How were we made special, man? We were given the laws, the covenants. All right. The word of the Lord. All right, unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth, you see? So let's keep going, all right? It says, in those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us, for since we departed from them, we have much sorrow. So this device pleased them. All right, let me hold on. Let me look at my scriptures real quick. All right, it says, so this device pleased them well. Then certain of the people were so forward herein that they went to the king, who gave them license to do after the ordinance of the heathen. Yeah, they took on the customs and the ways of the Greeks, man. All right, wicked as hell, man. All right, wicked as hell, man. All right. Whereupon they built a place of exercise. All right. At Jerusalem, according to the custom of the heathen. Yeah, because all that comes from the Greeks, man. All right. A place of exercise. All right. A gym. The gym, man. All right, because the word gym means naked exercise. All right, let's get that. All right, let's go. Let's get the etymology of the word gym or gymnasium. All right, etymon online. Let's go. All right. Let's type in gym, see what comes up. Yeah, you see? All right, it says 1590s place of exercise. You see? You see? All right, because the Greeks, man. All right, it says the Greeks built a place of exercise, whereupon they built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the custom of the heathen. So that all comes from the customs of the Greeks, man. All right, a place of exercise. All right. When you go to the word gym, it says place of exercise, from Latin gymnasium, school for gymnastics, from Greek, all right, gymnasion, all right, public place where athletes exercises are practiced, you see? All right, in plural, bodily exercises, all right? All right, it means naked exercise. I'm trying to get it. See where it's at. All right, yeah, you see? Naked. All right, because the Greeks, they used to exercise naked on some fag shit, man. All right, yeah, on some fag shit, man. All right, that comes from the customs of the Greeks. All right, that's why also in you got the Sports Illustrated covers, man. Right, all the athletes are posing naked on the Sports Illustrated covers, man. You understand? 1519's a place of exercise, from Latin gymnasium, school for gymnasts, all right, from Greek, all right, gymnasium, all right, public place where athletes exercise or practice, gymnastic schools in plural, bodily exercise, all right, to exercise or train, all right, and you keep reading, it says from gymnos, all right, because the word gym or gymnasium, all right, comes from the Greek gymnos, all right, which means naked. All right. All right. The word gym or gymnasium comes from the Greek word gymnos, which means naked. All right. Naked exercise. All right. So all that gym stuff where you go to the workout, it comes from the other nations, man. You understand? They built a place of exercise at Jerusalem according to the customs of the heathen. All right, and made themselves uncircumcised. Yeah, because our custom is to be circumcised, man. All right, you Negroes and you Latinos, you Native Americans are supposed to be circumcised, man. All right, when you're 8 days old, that's when you're supposed to be circumcised. All right, and made themselves uncircumcised and uncircumcised physically and spiritually, man. All right, and made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant. Yeah, they forsook the holy covenant of the Lord, man. They forsook the law, the covenant, man. They became like the heathen, man. All right, like it says right here. All right, in those days there went out of Israel wicked men, persuading many, saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen. All right, so they made a covenant with the heathen. All right, instead of making a covenant with the Lord, instead of keeping the covenant of the Lord, the holy covenant. It says right here, and made themselves uncircumcised and forsook the holy covenant and joined themselves to the heathen. The heathen, represents the other nations. All right, the ones who aren't Israelites, man. All right, the Greeks at this time, and were sold to do mischief. You see? And now when the kingdom was established before Antiochus, he thought to reign over Egypt, that he might have dominion of 2 realms. The word realms means kingdom. All right. Wherefore he entered into Egypt with a great multitude, with chariots and elephants and horsemen, and a great navy, and made war against Ptolemy, king of Egypt. Yeah, because the Ptolemy Empire, all right, they ruled Egypt at one time. All right, they were Macedonians, Greeks. All right, the Greeks ruled Egypt at one time, man. All right, Edomites, so-called white people. All right, they ruled Egypt at one time. All right, the Ptolemy Empire. All right, you have Cleopatra. All right, because a lot of you people think that Cleopatra was a so-called black woman. Nah, Cleopatra was the descendant of Ptolemy, man. All right, who was a Greek, man, a Macedonian, man. All right, she was a white woman, man. But y'all niggas out here who don't know history think she's a black woman, man. Nah, man. That's why you have statues of white pharaohs in Egypt, all right? And made war against Ptolemy, king of Egypt, all right? But Ptolemy was afraid of him and fled, and many were wounded to death. Thus they got the strong cities in the land of Egypt, and he took the spoils thereof. All right, and it says, and after that Antiochus had smitten Egypt, he returned again in the 143rd year and went up against Israel and Jerusalem with a great multitude, and entered proudly into the sanctuary and took away the golden altar and the candlestick of light and all the vessels thereof. Yeah, so he went into the temple of the Lord, man. All right, he went into the sanctuary, man, and took all the vessels, man, the holy vessels and all that, man. Right? See, you Edomites, y'all have a lot to pay for. The Lord got got your number, man. All right, the Lord, bro, you Edomites have a lot to pay for, man. Starting with the Greeks, man. All right, starting with the Greeks. Matter of fact, nah, man, not even that, man, because you know there's a lot of things that you didn't even let us go through your land. Right, when we're trying to go to the Holy Land, man, all right, you helped other nations destroy us, all right, during the time of if I'm not mistaken, all right, during the time of Samuel and Kings or Judges, one of them, all right, you helped other nations, man, all right, to destroy us, man, all right. It says, and entered proudly into the sanctuary and took away the golden altar and the candlestick of light and all the vessels thereof. All right. So this is what I had wanted to get into, man. All right. Because the Greeks were Edomites, man. Right. They had done great wickedness unto the nation of Israel, man. All right. And the table of showbread and the pouring vessels and the vials and the censers of gold and the veil and the crown and the golden ornaments that were before the temple, all which he pulled off. You see, wicked as hell, man. Antiochus Epiphanes, man. He was that wicked ass root, man. Wicked as hell, man. All right. Wicked as hell, man. All right. That's why it says right here. Let's go back. Verse 10. All right. It says, verse 10, and there came out of them a wicked root, Antiochus, surname Epiphanes, man. All right. A damn devil, man. You understand? All right. Verse 23. He took also the silver and the gold and the precious vessels also. He took the hidden treasures which he found. All right, and when he had taken all away, he went into his own land, having made a great massacre and spoken very proudly. Yeah, because you so-called white people, you Edomites, you are the proudest people on this earth, man. All right, it tells you that in the book of Obadiah, man. All right, because the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. All right, who? All right. He made a great massacre in the land of Jerusalem, man, to the Israelites, man. All right. Therefore, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, see, man, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you have no idea who your enemy is. Since the beginning of time, man, he's been our enemy, going back to Jacob and Esau, man. All right. But you people, you niggas don't know who you are, man. You people don't know nothing. You niggas don't know nothing. All right. Therefore, you have forgotten the past, man. You have forgotten the past. All right. Therefore, all right, the Lord said he required that which has passed, man. The Lord hasn't, you might have forgot, but the Lord ain't forget. You understand? Therefore, there was a great mourning in Israel in every place where they were. That's right, man. Because the sanctuary got taken down, man. It got destroyed, man. All the holy vessels of the Lord got taken away, man. So that the princes and elders mourned, the virgins and young men were made feeble, and the beauty of women was changed. Every bridegroom took up lamentation, and she that sat in the marriage chamber was in heaviness. The land also was moved for the inhabitants thereof, and all the house of Jacob was covered with confusion. Yeah, we didn't know what the hell was going on, man. All right. a time of great terror had came upon us, man. You understand? During the time of Antiochus Epiphanes, man. All right. And after 2 years fully expired, the king sent his chief collector of tribute unto the cities of Judah, who came into Jerusalem with a great multitude. All right. And spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. Yeah. Because you Edomites, you damn devils, you so-called white, that's all that's in your heart is deceit, man. All right, the scriptures say they what is that? Let's get that in Psalms. All right, Psalms 55. All right, Psalms 55 and 21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were softer than oil, yet they were drawn swords. Whoo, all right. And that's how y'all came, man. That's how you Edomites, you damn devils, you so-called white people came, man. You Edomites, man. All right. you were always full of deceit, man. All right. Just like how you did the Native Americans. You made peace treaties with the Native Americans and broke every single last one of them. You came with deceit, man. All right, you were never sincere. You Edomites, man. All right, you so-called white people, man. And spake peaceable words unto them, but all was deceit. For when they had given him credence, he fell suddenly upon the city and smote it very sore and destroyed much people of Israel, man. You see, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And when he had taken spoils of the city, he set it on fire. Yeah, this is what the Edomites have done to us, man. In times past, during the time of the Greek Empire. This is what you Edomites have done, you so-called white people, unto us, man. To us Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Us Israelites, man. All right? Man. And when he had taken the spoils of the city, he set it on fire and pulled down the houses and walls thereof on every side. But the woman and children took they captive and possessed the cattle. Then builded they the city of David with a great and strong wall and with mighty towers, and made it a stronghold for them. And they put therefore a sinful nation, wicked men, and fortified themselves therein. Yeah, the Greeks, man, that sinful nation, man. You took over the land and just made it wicked as hell, man. All right, done wickedness in the Holy Land, man. All right, they stored it also with armor and victuals, and when they had gathered together the spoils of Jerusalem, they laid them up there, and so they became a sore snare. Yeah, a trap, man. For it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary, and an evil adversary to Israel. Yeah, you Edomites, all right? You're an adversary to the nation of Israel, man. You Edomites, you so-called white people, right? Because the Israelites are you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? You so-called white people, you Edomites, you are our adversary, man. An evil adversary, like the scriptures say, man. All right, the Greeks, who were Edomites, so-called white people, man. For it was a place to lie in wait against the sanctuary, and an evil adversary to Israel. Thus they shed innocent blood on every side of the sanctuary and defiled it. All right. They have shed innocent blood, the Greeks, man. All right. The Edomites. All right. And that's all you white people have ever done, is shed innocent blood, man. Thus they shed innocent blood on every side of the sanctuary and defiled it. All right. The scriptures say also, the Lord, those that shed innocent blood. Let's get that. Hold on a sec. Let's get that real quick. Let me exit out of these real quick. All right. Those that shed innocent blood. All right, let's get that. All right, Proverbs 6 and 16. All right, Proverbs 6 and 16. All right, these 6 things does the Lord hate? Yea, 7 are an abomination unto him. All right, a proud look, a lying tongue, and hands that shed innocent blood. So the Lord hates people that shed innocent blood, man. And that's all you Edomites have ever done, you so-called white people, throughout the course of history, man. You have done nothing but shed blood, man. All right, like the book of Ezekiel says, the 35th chapter, man. All right, Ezekiel 35. Let's get that again one more time. All right, Ezekiel 35. All right, you have not hated blood. All right, you have not hated blood. Therefore, as I live, save the Lord God, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee, man. All right, so you Edomites. Oh man, you got a rude awakening coming to you, man. All right, verse 38. It says, insomuch the inhabitants of Jerusalem fled because of them, whereupon the city was made an habitation of strangers, and became strange to those that were born in her, and her own children left. All right. Her sanctuary was laid waste like a wilderness. Her feasts were turned into mourning, her Sabbaths into reproach, her honor into contempt. Yeah, talking about, the Holy Land, man. All right. The Jerusalem, the temple, the sanctuary, man. All right. It says, as had been her glory, so was her dishonor increased, and her excellency was turned into mourning. All right. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his whole kingdom that all should be one people. All right, because that's all Edom has ever done, man. All right, always try to make a one world order like they're trying to do now, man. That everybody should be one. All right, one word government, one word religion. All right, one type of money. You understand? It says, and everyone should leave his laws. So all the heathen agreed according to the commandment of the king. Yea, many also of the Israelites consented to his religion, all right, and sacrificed unto idols and profaned the Sabbath. Yeah, because a lot of Israelites were wicked as hell, man. They started worshiping other idols and not the Most High, man. Not Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. They profaned the Sabbath, man. For the king has sent letters by messengers unto Jerusalem and the cities of Judah that they should follow the strange laws of the land. Yeah, that was the order that Antiochus had put out, man. All right, he forced the Israelites to not keep their own ways and their own laws, man. All right, you people bro. All right. And forbid burnt offerings. He kept us from keeping our ways, man, our service unto the Most High, man. And forbid burnt offerings is what happens when we were in captivity under the Greeks. All right, when the Edomites were known as Greeks. All right, and forbid burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Sabbaths and festival days and pollute the sanctuary of the holy people. This is what he had wanted us to do, man. This is what he had ordered us to do. Set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine's flesh and unclean beast. Wow, man. That's wicked as hell. All right. Unclean animals he had a sacrifice, man, upon altars of idols. Woo! He got a lot to pay for. You Edomites, oh man. I wonder who Antiochus Epiphany is today, man. Right? Because everybody comes back in the reincarnation, man. He's going in the kingdom of heaven, he's going to get, man. All right. It says that they should leave also. It says right here that they should also leave their children uncircumcised. Yeah, because our custom was to circumcise our children, man. Right, the Israelites were supposed to circumcise their children on the 8th day, man. That they should also leave their children uncircumcised, all right, and make their souls abominable with all manner of unclean and profanation, man. All right, so he stopped us from keeping, our ways. All right, wicked as hell, man. All right, to the end they might forget the law and change all the ordinances, man. All right. So he did a number, man. All right. Antiochus Epiphanes, he did a number, man. All right. And whosoever would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. In the self same manner wrote he to his whole kingdom, and appointed overseers over all the people, commanding the cities of Judah to sacrifice city by city. You see what we had to go through during the time of the Greeks, man. All right, when we were slaves, when we were captives, during the time of the Greeks, man, during the Greek captivity, man, we went through hell, man. All right. It says, then many of the people were gathered unto them, to wit, every one that forsook the law, and so they committed evils in the land, and drove the Israelites into secret places, even wheresoever they could flee for succor. Now the 15th day of the month Casleu, all right, in the 145th year, they set up the abomination of desolation upon the altar, and builded idol altars throughout the city of Judah on every side. Wicked as hell, man. He's that wicked root, Antiochus Epiphanes, man. You see? It says, and burnt incense at the door of their houses and in the streets. And when they had rent in pieces the books of the law, which they found, they burnt them with fire. Yeah, you see what the Edomites have done to us? All right, they took our books, our laws, which is the scriptures, the Bible, man. All right, they ripped them up and they burnt them, man. You see? All right, the Edomites are wicked ass people, man. All right. And wheresoever was found, all right, with any book of the testament, or if any committed to the law, the king's commandment was that they should be put to death. All right. So we weren't allowed to keep our ways, our own laws. The Israelites, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, we weren't allowed to serve the Lord, man. All right. Thus did they by their authority unto the Israelites every month to as many as were found in the cities. Now the 25th day of the month they did sacrifice upon the idol altar, which was upon the altar of God. At which time, according to the commandment, they put to death certain women that had caused their children to be circumcised. Yeah, because they stop us from keeping our customs, man. All right, that we should be put to death if we were found keeping the laws of the Lord, because our custom was to be circumcised. And they hanged the infants about their necks, and rifled their houses, and slew them that had circumcised them, man. Yeah, you Edomites got a lot to pay for, man. All right, you hung the infants of God's chosen people, man, which is the Negro, Latino, Native American, man. All right, the Lord got your number, man. You understand? That's why the Lord said that, who is this cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, man? All right. Isaiah the 63rd chapter is about how the Lord is coming back to slay you so-called white people, man. To destroy and slaughter you white people, man. When he cracks that sky in half, man. All right. Howbeit many in Israel were fully resolved and confirmed in themselves not to eat any unclean thing. Yeah, because it's the law. Because we have a dietary law. We only eat the clean what the Lord said to eat, man. All right. Wherefore the rather to die, that they may not defile the meats. Excuse me, let me read that again. Wherefore the rather to die, that they might not be defiled with meats. Yeah, because there's Israelites that would have rather died, man, serving the Lord, man. All right, than to do anything that's profane against the covenant of the Most High, man. And that's how you gotta be, man, in these last days, because a lot of us is getting, because when that C-hip comes, man, we gotta be ready to die, man. All right, because then we're not gonna be hurt of the second death. You understand? Wherefore the rather to die, that they may not be defiled with meats, and that they might not profane the holy covenant, so then they died. And there was a great wrath upon Israel, man. All right, that's what we had to go through, man. We had to go through that as a nation during the time of the Greeks, man. when the Edomites were known as Greeks, man. The Edomites is a so-called Caucasian race. This is what they had done to us in times past, man. All right, not just during this time. They had us in slavery, but during in times past, during the time of the Roman Empire, all right, during the time of the Greeks, all right. You understand? So Edom had they got a lot to pay for, man. All right, so going back to Amos, all right, let's get Amos, man. The Lord, you Edomites got a great punishment coming towards you, man. All right, so it says right here, all right, when you read the heading, it says judgment on the nations, man. All right, y'all got to be punished, man. The nations have to be punished. All the nations that have destroyed and did wickedly unto the nation of Israel, y'all have to be punished, man. All right, for destroying God's chosen people, man. All right, and we're gonna put, just like y'all had us in slavery, we're gonna enslave y'all too. All right, we're gonna put yokes of iron upon your necks. You're going into chain and shackles, man. All right, thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom, and for 4, you see, Edom, all right, you so-called white people, all right, you are the Edomites that the Bible speaks of, all right, I will not turn away the punishment thereof. Yeah, you got to be punished, all right, because he did pursue his brother with the sword. Who is Esau, Edom's brother? All right, Jacob, the Israelites. All right, you Edomites are our evil twin brother. All right, you so-called white people are our evil twin brother. All right, because he did pursue his brother with the sword and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually, and he kept his wrath forever. You see, so I hope this lesson was edifying. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. All right, so I want to say, call Halayim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai Bahashim Rakah Quitash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth and who rule well in this truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel that scattered throughout the 4 corners of the earth. Peace and mercy unto you, you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Seminole Indians, West Indians, Haitians, and Brazilians. You are the true Hebrew Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You are the true chosen people of the book. All right. So with that being said, until the next one, shalom, shalom.